I'm EkkiThump and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion Galactic Survival. So, farm is going pretty well. It's more or less as we left it. I've picked up my rockets and we need to start thinking about how we're going to go on these base assaults. I'm just looking at what materials we've got available to actually produce vehicles we can assault with. So this HV looks pretty good, but we'll need to go into space and find some Sathium for it. I forgot to check it when I was in orbit if there are any Sathium asteroids around. But apart from that, I think we might need to go and mine some silicon for it. But apart from that, those two things, we could build this. From the looks of this screenshot here, it's only got 2 minigun turrets on, so it's not really an assault. It's not really a base assault HV, but I mean, in terms of base assault, like an HV that can actually hold its own in a direct attack without you stripping off the base guns from the air, you're looking at an artillery turret, which is level 20 and requires Zascosium and one of these oscillator things and a power coil, none of which we're able to construct right this minute. So we're limited to stuff with minigun turrets and rocket turrets. And in terms of aerial armaments, we can get rocket launchers. I could slap some rocket launchers on something. Let's go outside and have a quick look at our little SV here. There's not really a lot of space to squeeze on extra. I mean, I can take out. I think I would want to build another one, honestly. I would want to build a second one and load it up entirely with rockets, with SV rocket launchers, which are much easier to take out base turrets with. So let's have a look, I think first of all, at SVs. Now we do have the access to the tier 2 prefabs. Jesus, look at all this crap. Anyway, yeah. I keep saying I've got to get rid of those. I will get rid of those at some point. So here's the tier 2. Requires iron, copper, silicon and 95 Sathium. It's level 10. Looks like, I mean, it's got also 2 guns on it, but I assume it's built out of hardened plates, which is why it's got the Sathium requirement. This thing is really good. That's got a lot of guns on it, but that's level 15 and it requires like advanced stuff to produce. And all the rest of these are also level 15. So, neodymium we don't have access to. This is level 12. And I assume the rest of these are also really high level. Yeah. So if we wanted to build another... Where are the SVs? Tier 3. Really, excuse me. Really, we're limited to this tier 2 one or one of the other like advanced tier 1 ships. But I think we do want to build something with Sathium in it, so it's probably going to be this one. So we're going to go questing in space and see if we can get hold of some Sathium. Which means I need the suit that's got the EVA stuff in it. I'm also going to need more mining laser charges. What do we get 5 out of that. Let's make 2 at a time. So let me find. I mean, we could just stick with the heavy armor, but let's see, what do they do? Cold protection 40, cold protection 55. We could drop the mobility boost for an EVA boost. We should see us alright. That takes us to like minus 200. Our comfort zone down there to minus 200 to plus 58. Let's get it filled up here. Sure. Oh, actually, out of... Well, we're not out of purple bottles. Purple bottles. Purple purple bottles of oxygen. Try saying that 3 times fast. But yeah, we need to recharge the generators, I think, because we didn't do it last episode, and we're only putting an hour at a time. So let's take care of that. I had no drone attacks for a while. Did we have one last episode at all? So put that on. Okay, that'll stay in operation for an hour. Fill the oxygen. Let's refill the base fuel. Does that leave us with packs? It does leave us with some packs, not many. So we should also get working on. I mean, we could produce some large packs, but as I said last time, there doesn't seem to be a great deal of point in producing large packs anymore. Apart from, I guess, it's more efficient in terms of construction time. So all of this is stuff we want to keep on us. Good, we've got plenty of spoiled food. That might even be enough spoiled food, but we'll leave it be for the moment. Oh god damn it! Pop the rest in there. We'll leave. Oh no, we should take the packs because we're taking the ship, aren't we? So we might need to refill the engines. Okay, let's go and see if we can track down a Sathium asteroid. Ooh, actually, speaking of oxygen, this thing needs filling up as well. God damn it, I've got to get my bottles back now. Do you know what? Let's take them with us. Just take the small stack of O2 bottles into space with us. Alright, so we've got to navigate our way to the asteroid belt, so we get clear of the planetary fog. So let's have a look where we're going. Can't actually see where it is. Is there an asteroid belt around Omicron or a cloud? There's supposed to be an asteroid field around here somewhere. I guess we should probably just head towards the trade station. No, actually, no, shit. There's silicon and iron asteroids. Well, you never know. It might be the case that we don't reveal the Sathium until we've discovered it as an element. That might be what happened on the moon last time as well. No, there is no Sathium here, I'm pretty sure. I found 2 silicon asteroids and 1 iron asteroid, so that's a bit of a bummer. I don't know whereabouts you'd find Sathium then, unless it's just in a different system. But I guess we're just going with basic armour. I mean, well, while we're in space anyway, let's just check the local temperature. Minus 130, 3.7 rads, nothing we can't deal with. We can grab a little bit of silicon and iron. Save the planetary stocks. Let's go back into first person mode. Pleased to know that the asteroids haven't been converted into the new globular mining system. That would be a pain in the ass. So there's some silicon. Let's go over and get some iron as well while we're here. And I think what we might do is just rearm this one with rocket launchers instead of Gatlings. And we will make, I think, a hover vehicle as well, just as a kind of a platform with some turrets on that can come with us and kind of give us a safe place to drop off some loot. So let's see if we can find a way in here. Now here we are, this is iron. You can see the little streaks on there. Alright, that's a nice little pile of iron. We'll be satisfied with that for now. So let's get back in a friendly space and then we'll start looking through the available HVs off the list. I think we're going to build one off the tier list. Because, well, to be honest, it's just nice to play around with those. We've never really done it before. So we'll do a few of those this Let's Play, and once we run out of ones we want to build off there, we'll grab a few off the workshop as well. Let's see, where the hell is Omicron? Over there somewhere, I think. Oh, steady. Shields aren't ready for that kind of impact. Oh, would you look at that? We've discovered a new iron deposit right here on Omicron. Is that all of them now? Might be. This is a part of the landscape we haven't really explored yet. No, there's actually one more. Cool, got plenty of iron left to find. Okay, have I got my multi-tool with me? I have. We're probably going to take those off. Jesus, this is very exposed. We have to rely on a lot of agility to. We have to rely on a lot of agility to stay out of the way of enemy fire. I mean, there's literally parts exposed all over the place. Any of the top bits take damage when I smacked into that asteroid? No, it looks like we're mostly okay. What's these pink bits here? What are they doing? Yeah, this ship just doesn't want to get shot anywhere, but okay. We'll give it a whirl. So let's unlock those rocket launchers that we were looking at. Gatling gun, rocket launcher, right. 130mm MSL. So silicon and iron go in there. And we got a bunch of copper last time, didn't we? Yeah, we did. 130mm MSL, right, we can build that. That's just promethium and steel. Sounds good. So SV rocket launchers, these are the right ones. They're expensive, 40 steel plates each. We're going to want 4 of those for a nice powerful alpha strike. Actually, it's not that expensive, is it? Yeah, it's like 1 ingot for 10 steel plates. Right, you get on with that. Let's go and check out the farm. Oh, before we do, let's decide which hover vehicle we want to build. I was looking through a few before we started. And I kind of like the look of this one. It's nice and compact, but the trouble is it needs Sathium, so we can't really. This is a big fat mama jummer. It's got lots of turrets on it. I'm not in love with the front Gatling guns, and it's very expensive in terms of iron. Like the front Gatling guns, I've always found front guns a complete waste on an HV. It's so difficult to aim at anything. This one hasn't got any guns on it at all. Nor is this one. These are strictly exploration vehicles, I think. And all the rest are too high level for us, I reckon. We could build this one and put turrets on it. But to be honest, I don't like the way that looks. That's really ugly. Sorry to whoever built it. That's got... Well, it's kind of got room for turrets. We could take off the wings. But it's got this like little exposed cockpit here, which is just asking to be shot out. This fella's all right looking. It's dead cheap, and we could squeeze some turrets on there, but it's probably not got a lot of cargo space. So I'm thinking it has to be this one. As expensive as it is in terms of iron and copper and silicon. Also, it takes 50 minutes to produce, so I want to get it done this episode. But we can't do that one, and all the rest are too high level. So we could probably do this one. So it would be iron and copper and silicon. Well, we've probably got enough iron. Because you do get two ingots for one ore. So we've definitely got enough iron. I think we've got enough silicon and copper. Well, we'll need to set these rolling for a while to produce enough stuff. Let's go and check in on the farm. Alright, so durians, they're ready to go. Pumpkins, they're ready to go. Got any tomatoes? Got tomatoes. They're growing still. Excuse me. Aloe vera is ready to go. Don't know why I'm going there. That's completely the wrong station. So, ooh, do we need sprouts for all three of these? Yeah, we still need like more than one crafts worth of sprouts for them as well. Stone dust, yes. Purified water, yes. Spoiled food, yes. So, durian, pumpkin, tomato, durian, pumpkin, tomato. Should cover it, I think. There's some more large medkits. Let's see. We can produce one more large medkit afterwards as well with that aloe vera. Let's make sure we've got some more water coming out of this thing. Yeah. Should we recharge that? We probably will need some more water for something. Stick this back on for an hour. Alright, well, we're just going to let the materials roll through, I suppose. We've got some stuff we could put in there, just to lower the time a little bit. Won't lower it very much. Let's see. How about this spare assault rifle? We'll put that in there as well. Glass plates have silicon in. That'll be good. Capacitors, mechanical components, all that complicated stuff. That's really good for it. Computer, flux coils. We want to hang on to those. We've only got 2. We don't want to waste them. What? Where the hell did I get that from? Okay, well, we've got a little bit of sathium and cobalt from that. I guess you get excess returned to you. Yeah. We've got the cobalt back out. That's interesting. That is interesting. I guess there is a way to get the cobalt out of the energy matrices now. Well, we'll hang on to that. We'll probably get some neodymium spat at us if we put the flux coils in as well. Well, it might not. It might just not accept the flux coils because they don't. Sathium, neodymium, and cobalt, they don't contribute. So wait a minute. Let's have a look at. That one. No, we need 60 sathium for that. That's good, but that's not enough. We've got a pumpkin, we've got a durians. Okay, so I'll have to put these in the fridge. Durian, and done. And we've got pumpkins. So we're just waiting on some water. Do you know the survival constructor is still out there? Maybe that can do with water for us. If the water jug's in there, I don't even need to worry about that. Food. I wonder what I was producing there. We will never know. Yeah, this can do the water for us. I guess I am going to go on another trip up into the mountains and get some more T6 plasma while we wait. We are showing that on the hood, yes, so it should be up there somewhere, but it's not. Well, anyway, we can see where we're going to. Fucking hell. I've got to stop coming out in my heavy combat armour to do things that involve jumping around. Hello. Shit, I should have brought my... I should have made more ammo for this. I guess I've always got my T2 pistol as well. Did you hear how much faster this thing seems to fire? It's got a really lovely sound effect to it. Right, we're in the high plains. We should start seeing some plasmas around soon. So by the time we get back, we'll have our ingots ready. Oh, there they are. Ingots ready to go. We'll just have to wait about 40 minutes for the small vehicle. So I will probably let the factory run go through just off screen. And then by the time we next come back on, what would it be, Thursday next week, we should be ready to start base raiding. So hopefully it'll stand up. I mean, I do feel it's rather flimsy, not just in terms of not being Sathium plated, but on having like all of its systems just hanging out in the open air. Might even be tempted to spend a little bit of Sathium to armor plate some of those and like upgrade a few key bits of the chassis, because you can do that. Like, we don't have to take out the blocks and rebuild them. We can just... Hello, got a bit of a graphics glitch there. We can just upgrade key pieces. I should probably stay away from that. How many have we got so far? 5 is good enough for 2 more kits. Oh, I don't think the metals will be ready yet. Let's go for 10. The dead. Oh, that's why I couldn't see the thing on the hood, because it's... Why has it put the waypoint all the way down there? Would be nice to put it at the ground level. Ah. Oh, T6 Plasma Valley. Okay, well this'll do us, definitely. Oh, hello. Oh. Suddenly double spiders from out of nowhere. Yeah, well we've got like 6 more large medkits here. So that'll do us. Let's head back towards base. Tier 2 pistol not quite as effective as the Tier 2 assault rifle, you'll be shocked to learn, but still pretty good. Look at all these worms. Let's try it on an otier. One clip will probably do it if you hit every shot. Fucking hell. It's a good thing we've got these large medkits. Oh, sweet alien thorn. That's what they look like over land. Okay, I guess. Well, anyway, that's what you need to gather to produce the antidote pills. How are we doing here? We've got everything. Yeah, rocket launcher. Okay, there's iron, copper, and silicon. So let's get that started. Iron. Perfect amount of iron. Amount of copper. And silicon. So in 46 minutes of game time it's going to produce us one of these big motherfuckers. It's got 4 turrets on it and 4 Gatling guns, which we were immediately going to remove and do something else with. Let's get going there. So start the countdown on that. All the rest of this crap goes back in there. Spoil food, alien thorn, tooth parts, T6. Got my water for me? Got my water. So in goes the water. Here's the aloe vera and tomatoes. So we want 2 tomato sprouts, 2 sets of tomato sprouts I should say. We're going to want as many of these as we can produce, which will be 3 more at the moment. And 17 hams. Well, let's make, I guess, let's make 1 more round of salami as well. So 7 salamis. And we don't need these for anything, so we can also make a couple more baked pumpkins and 1 more space fries. So let's go and plant the tomatoes, and that's our basic farm complete. Oh no, it isn't. Shit, we need 1 more tomato sprout. Ah, it's fine, we'll get 1. Ham's coming, slime is coming, etc. And the other thing we're going to want is these 130mm MSL rocket launcher ammunition. So 5 per craft. We're going to want quite a few of these. Do we even dare go like 50 rounds? Produces like 250 rockets. Should be enough to take on a base, right? Just strip it off. Then after that, let's have a look. Hover vessel. I'm pretty sure I saw minigun turrets on that thing we're producing. So we can make some. Oh, it's 15mm bullets. We know those. They're old friends of ours. That should be enough to last us. And here, ammo box. We've still got 30mm in storage. So last thing we probably want to make afterwards, if we've got any Promethium left, is some more projectile rifle rounds. Oh, and some explosive charges as well. So, looks like we're pretty much ready to go in terms of what we're taking with us on our first base raid. The only other thing I might consider is, as I said, upgrading some of the plating on this. Where is it? Over here. Or even just putting down some Sathium plating. See, I should be able to upgrade with this. Hardened steel plates. So it's 1 hardened steel plate for every block we want to upgrade. And for the glass bits, it's actually 3 hardened steel plates. We'll worry about that next time. So it's pretty much just a waiting game now. Everything's going through. We've got our ham here, which I'm going to eat right now. So I'm going to try and let all this run through off camera, and next time we should, unless I've forgotten something, be ready to go with our first base assault. So I hope you've enjoyed it. For now, I've somehow got myself 60 neodymium ingots, but that's an aside. Yeah, for now, hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more gameplay of this game. There's plenty more to come. We're just getting into the combat phases now, so look forward to that, and I will see you next time.